Seen it as complete as it's possible to be at this moment. It's not going to be the print that's shown to the public, but it's just about complete, yes.
And what was your feeling?
I think at first a bit sort of, oh my God, because when you sit and watch yourself, you're just very hypercritical. You don't watch what's going on, you don't watch the story, you watch how you blink, how you chew your gums, how is that spot that big really? Is it, that's so, I need to see it a couple of times to sort of get a good overview of it. But there's some nice bits in it, and I like some of the pictures are very pretty.
Some actors are afraid to see themselves on the screen, and they don't look at the result, so you aren't afraid to see yourself.
I think it's silly, really, not to see yourself eventually. I never watch rushes. I never watch myself during filming, because that puts you off, really puts you off. Because I'm just, sort of, you need all the self-confidence you can get while you're working. If it gets knocked back, you can come off the rails. But afterwards, I mean, it used to scare me. I used to sit down and watch stuff and just have to walk out. I could never watch myself. But now I try. You have to just try and watch the piece as a whole. And if it tells a story and you get taken with the story, then hopefully you've done a good job.
And in the starting of the shooting, were you a little bit nervous because you didn't do so many feature films before?
No, but I just spent a whole year doing 11 and a half. We did a television series, which was just a one-off, which was 11 and a half hours of television, which is shot on 16mm, and it's just like a film set. There's very little difference except for time. That's the only difference. That took a year to shoot, so it's not as if I hadn't been around film people before. All the crew that did it were film people, so I knew what to expect. We just had more time, and 35mm, which is, bigger pictures.
And it was an international film crew.
Yeah.
But how were the working conditions in Germany? Was it different?
No, I think they're fine. I don't know. I mean, it's the first European film crew I've worked with, but they sort of find the same levels that British film crews work with. They desire and want the same things, I think. So I don't think there's much difference really. And we all got on. And we had a British camera crew, and a sometimes French and German crew mixed together, and everybody got on. So we had a good time. I heard of Kaspar Hauser. I heard of his remake of Kaspar Hauser, but only that it had done quite well and was sort of an interesting film, but I hadn't seen it. So it was the first meeting in a hotel in London.
And how was he at the set during the work?
Good. I mean, we had our differences. We shouted and screamed at each other, but I mean, people do. So we had a good time together, and I think it all, the worst thing about filming is that the first week, at least the first week, everybody is just nervous. I mean, the crew are nervous, the actors are nervous, the director's certainly nervous, the producers are running around like chickens without heads on. And all you're trying to do is just trying to find out what people are like, so that you know that if you're going to spend the next 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks with them, are you going to get on with them, or are you going to have the worst time ever? So the first week is just about finding each other out, testing the water, and then you can usually get on with anybody.